Very mixed, to be frank. I had a very positive reaction from some family members, and nearly 9 years on are still very positive. In fact, many of them now read about Islam themselves and are curious and understand, surprisingly, a lot more about the religion than even I give them credit for at times, which is really pleasing. And they respect my decision, they support the decision, and they're quite good with it. On the other hand, there are some family members that I no longer have a relationship with.
My parents had no influence of me becoming Muslim. It was like a World War III at home, because what I do as a Muslim conflicts with their Persian culture, which is basically the man is the king, the woman is the slave, and all the other nonsense stuff. All the stuff you see on television with the arranged marriages, where a woman is forced into marriage, has nothing to do with Islam, but unfortunately gets associated with Islam.
My family, they reacted actually pretty laid back about it, they accepted it pretty easy, because that's what majority of Aussie families I think are. Like they're really laid back about decisions, they're like, oh, whatever you're into, as long as it doesn't hurt you, because that's what my mum said. She goes, as long as you are okay, in good health, I accept it, and that's what happened.
In particular, my mum overreacted to my decision to become Muslim, and when I look at it objectively, I don't blame her, because the information that she has received about Islam is predominantly from the Herald Sun and from other media sources that during that time, so we're talking about 14 years ago when I became Muslim, was very, very stereotypical. Muslim women are oppressed and they get beaten up by their husbands, and that's it. That's the box that you fit into.
But it's about getting on and living your life and keeping the door open. For example, if these family members turned up on my door today, I wouldn't be turning them away. I do miss the relationship with them. I do miss having them part of my life, and particularly of my family, my immediate family. But the decision, it was not mine, and all I can do is continue to be there and be open to the possibilities that one day that relationship will repair itself.
My parents didn't instill religious values in me. They instilled a lot of cultural values, but not religious values. But I'm bringing up my children with a lot of religious values, with a lot of everything you do, you've got to see if it's right by your religion, and then make that decision.
I think the main aim for parenting in Islam is really about developing the character, or developing a strong moral, religious character in your children. And it's a challenge for all parents. It doesn't matter where you live, it's just a challenge. They
do have the Easters and the Christmases and things like that. I don't participate in them, and haven't since reverting. In fact, I don't go to their houses on those occasions, not because I don't believe they should be able to do what they should be able to do, because that'd be hypocritical of me, because I expect them to allow me and support me doing what I do. But in respect of them and in respect of myself and my own belief, I am not comfortable in participating in those particular events, and I find it easier just not to be there.
My family are non-religious anyway, so Christmas for them is really just about the family getting together and everyone getting together on that particular day. So for me, that's a clear distinction between going to church with them, not that they do that anyway, but just attending lunch with them is important to me. So I continue to do that.
The only change happened was that when I went to go celebrate Christmas with my family, I didn't celebrate it, but I just went with them so I wouldn't destroy family ties, And the only thing that really did change was they had to have halal chicken for me.